It's just me and you. Come on.
Glory be to God for the things that He gave in advance. Glory be to God for the faith that we have. Working real hard, kind of feeling like an ant. Picking up twice the weight, doing more than what we can. That's how we are, like Clark Kent, Superman. When God come in and then He give us spirit hand, we can do more. I'm feeling like He-Man. Can He-Man do the job under the builder and fix all of the problems that the world keep on causing? Yes, He can. Yes, He will. And yes, He did. Yes, I am. I'm moving forward and I will. Smith, you know where I start the industry with.
All right, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the first podcast. And I just want to go ahead and introduce some people so we'll be familiar with people that you're going to be seeing a lot of. And on this podcast episode, we have a special guest. You guys seen him a lot. He likes to wear a robe. And he likes work. Well, he likes for me to work. And he just kind of watches. So without further ado, you guys know me. Introduce myself, Gardner D. I'm an agriculture and a landscaper. I don't know if agriculture is a word. I'm an agriculture. But I just made that up. So I guess I'm a linguist too. And I just made that word up too because I didn't pronounce it properly. Nevertheless, you guys may know me from doing gardening work, doing landscaping work. Maybe you've seen me out in your communities, helping out your neighbors or some of the local businesses. 'Cause I do commercial as well. And I just, created this because I wanted to inspire people, not so much as really educate them. There are a lot of people who know way more than I do about this stuff. It can get very technical. I'm not here to provide that type of technical support. I'm not here to provide that in-depth knowledge of gardening and soils and plants and things of that nature. I'm just here to inspire because this is what I do. This is what I have been doing for a long time. And I benefit so much from it. I think that it's a blessing. And I want other people to be able to share in that experience. And so far, all the gardeners that I talk to, we all come to the same consensus that it is a great feeling to be out here gardening. And I just try to inspire people, whether you have a lot or a little, to do something. So that's me. That's my spiel. And so I'd like to introduce you guys to the guest of honor now. I will let him introduce himself, but you guys may know him from my skits. You always see him wearing a distinctive blue robe. So without further ado, go ahead and introduce yourself. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, it's about time. I almost fell asleep. I was wondering when you would shut up. You are good for a podcast. You are a yapper. You are a yapper. Yeah. But anyways, yes, I am Mr. Farmer. You can call me Mr. Farmer. Yes, I am a Mr. Farmer.
Okay, Mr. Farmer. All right. Mr. Farmer, that's your real name, or is that like something you coined yourself?
Not coin myself. No, okay, well, that's not my government name, if that's what you're asking. I am Mr. Farmer because I am the farm. I know everything about the farm. I lived on the farm. I breathed the farm. You can't tell me nothing about.
Okay, all right. Okay, we got you. Mr. Farmer, we'll stick to that. All right, Mr. Farmer. So I guess that you are a farmer by occupation.
Yeah, occupation, those big words. I like to grow fruit, okay? I like to grow it out the ground. I don't like to go to the supermarkets and get that food. I want mine out the ground.
Okay, all right. That's understandable. If you don't mind me asking, so why do you prefer, food that's out the ground than food that's in the store? Doesn't the food from the store come from out the ground?
Yeah, no. That's no.
It doesn't come from out the ground?
Okay, see, now you want to be a smart guy. Listen, now here it is, all right? Yeah, okay, you go to the supermarkets, they got their fruits and their vegetables in there. But it ain't the same fruit and vegetable that I grow out my ground.
Wow, that's a little confusing. You do something different or special?
It ain't nothing special, it's different. My seeds are good. See, I got good seeds.
I'm sorry, you said you got good seeds?
Yeah, it's good seeds. I got good seeds. My seeds are original seeds.
What do you mean by original? What do you mean by original seeds?
Yeah, well, yeah. Shit, you know more than me, Fancy Pants. What they do is to the stuff. You could taste the food, it didn't taste, it ain't the same. Last time you had a nice juicy peach.
Honestly, I can't remember. Every time I had a peach, it was crunchy like an apple. But okay, I get you. I guess you're talking about, like genetically modified organisms and different things along that line, right?
Yeah, but I don't know technical name about it. Yeah, sure. They do something to the food. I know that. They do something to it, and I don't want it. So I grow my own fruits. I grow my own vegetables, and that's it. It's that simple. I'm just a farmer. I like to farm. I grow my fruits and vegetables. That's it.
Okay, well, this is kind of a personal question from me, at least, since I have you here. Why are you so hard on me about working? It seems like, you want me to work literally all the time, every day, all day.
Yeah, well, you're right. You should be working all the time. Yeah. In fact, the only reason why I came on here, because you said you was working, and I wanted to see what you doing. And this is what you think this is work? You got vegetables out there, weeds are going sky high, and you in here talking about power with your cash. Listen, we ain't got time to be podcasting. We need to be in the field.
Right. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. You know that there's more to life than just working, right?
Listen, you generation are doomed, because I don't know what you gonna do. Do you have retirement fund? Do you have medication? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to just trust in the Lord.
Okay, yeah. I think you one day you was on that couch sleeping, right? You said I was not sleeping. Oh, you was sleeping.
I wasn't. I was praying.
But every time you see the man pray, man, that look like you sleeping, and you say you praying.
No, I was praying. You don't necessarily have to get on your knees and pray. You know what I'm saying, farmer? You can, talk to the Lord anyway.
Okay, all right, well, that new generation, y'all do it heavy. I would do. I'm old-fashioned. Okay, I get on my knees, and I pray to the Lord. When I pray to the Lord, that's all I'm saying. That's all I do.
Okay, all right. Different styles. Speaking about styles, and you say you are a farmer, you do farming. This is a farming, well, not farming, but this is a gardening podcast. What are some good gardening tips you could give to people?
Oh, man. Okay, here it is. Make sure you got good soil.
You said make sure you have good soil.
Yeah, you gotta have good soil, cause that's where all the nutrients come in at from to get to your plants.
All right, so okay, how do you get good soil? What are some things you can do?
Oh, well, you gotta fertilize it. You understand? You gotta put some nitrogen in there, okay? Cause plants like the nitrogen. Not too much. You gotta get some nitrogen. Put some nitrogen in there to fertilize. Okay. You get all type of fertilizer, 46, 10, 10, 10, all type of fertilizer. You put the fertilizer down there.
Okay, so fertilizer. Okay, what else can help make sure you have some good soil?
You want to keep it aerated. You want to keep air going through there. Air good for it too.
You said air?
Yeah, you gotta put some air in it. Just like God did when he breathed to the ground and put some air in it. That's all. Put some air in it.
Wait, so you want to literally put some air in it? Like blow some air in it?
Like, yeah, like I blow no air in it, man. I'm just gonna blow dust everywhere. No, what you want to do is you want to get your tiller. That's why I like you out there working, because you can work that tiller. So the tiller is gonna dig in the ground, rotate the dirt, and force some air to get into some air. You need some air, yeah. Some air.
Yep.
You need some air.
Why air though?
Why? Everything needs air, man. You need air. The animals need air. The trees give us air, and the plants need air too. Everything needs air.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna just for clarity's sake, what school did you graduate for agriculture, or where did you get your degrees in?
The degree? I graduated from life. I've been working my whole life. About 7 degrees. Let me tell you something. See, that's the new age. You need a piece of paper. Listen, I was out here. That's where I learned it at, in the field.
All right, well, I was just saying, just wondering, because you're giving out information, and I just want people that hear this to know whether or not this information is credible.
Because it's credible. I always grow good vegetables.
All right, we're not going to question that, but it's just some people out there that want to know specifically the steps to take in order to have a good, garden and good yields.
I just told you what to do. You got to make sure the ground is good. Are you listening?
I'm listening. All right. I'm listening. We gotta make sure the ground is good. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we know why you want to make me work so much, right? I think you said because I need to be working, right? Yeah, that's right, man. You need to work, man. Man, okay, here it is. Okay, I get it. Nobody like to work, man. But God said, we got to work. So you need to be working. All right. Okay. I'm not gonna argue that. So, I mean, we are talking about gardening, and honestly, when I go out there and quote unquote work, I really don't feel like I'm working. You know, I really feel like I'm healing. I'm giving my body a chance to detox from sweating and exfoliating. I'm getting those sun rays in me, destroying whatever cancer may be growing. You know, but what are you talking about? I'm just talking about you working. Can we do some work or we still podcasting? Because I don't know I wouldn't even listen to this. What are we talking about here? All right, listen. All right, that's enough for now. That's enough for the podcast. We're gonna just close it out. Yeah, we need to. We got some work. All right, yeah, I got work to do. I got you. We're gonna go ahead and close it out. Just wanted to do a little introduction and get people, aware of what we're all about here on this channel. And that's just to inspire people to garden, to get out in nature, to form communities of people, to support one another, things along that line. So if you stay tuned for the next podcast episode, since we were talking about getting that soil, having good soil, I'm going to go more in depth on the things that you can do to actually make sure that you have some good soil. Because Mr. Farmer was right. If you want to have good crops, if you want to have good yields, the only thing that you really need to focus on is making sure that the soil has the proper nutrients that it needs in order for your fruits and vegetables to grow. And when I do that episode, we'll go into depth, like I said, so you guys can see how easy and how simple it is to be able to make your soil good. Okay, so you guys make sure you tuned in if you're interested in that. Thank you, Mr. Farmer, for your patience. Thank you for coming on. Yeah, no problem. Can we get to work now? Sure, it'll be a time for that. But yeah, Mr. Farmer, thank you, and I'd love to have you back on. Okay, well, get some work done. We can go ahead and get some work.